Forex Scalping.
Hi, this is Jeff Glenellis from Simple Forex System, and in today's video we're going to talk about scalping the Forex markets using Renko charts. I've been teaching people how to trade Forex for about 6 years now, and with about 80% of my clients, their number one goal is to learn how to trade using scalping techniques. They are pressed for time. They need to be able to make the best use of what little time they do have when they're trading, and scalping gives them the ability to do just that. Spend 30 minutes or an hour in front of some charts, place a couple of trades, make 10 or 20 pips, and call it a day. So this, like I said, this is probably the method that I teach the most when I'm dealing with people one-on-one or within groups. The thing about Forex scalping versus most other methods is that it tends to be easy to learn. You're usually looking at one or maybe two indicators. You're waiting for those indicators to line up. Once they do, you get in and you take the trade. You have a goal for each trade, usually 5 to 10 pips. Once you hit that goal, you close the trade out. You wait for the next set of signals to generate. So it's very simple to learn, very easy. The other aspect of it is that it does work just about any time of the day. I'm sure you're aware the Forex markets are open 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Actually, they open 5 p.m. on Sunday Eastern time and close at 5 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And any time during those two opening and start times, or opening and close times, the market's open and you can trade. And this is the great thing about scalping methods, especially where you're looking for just a handful of pips, 5 or 10 pips, is that you can trade just about any time during that wide trading period, and you can find trades. And the best thing about trading with the Renko charts is that you can generally make about 20 pips an hour, and sometimes 20 pips in a lot less than an hour, as you're about to see. What you're going to watch now is a very brief video clip that I filmed just it was a few days ago. These are live trades. I will be stopping the camera so you don't have to sit there and wait and watch for an hour's worth of trading. We've condensed it down into just a few minutes. These are Renko charts that you're watching. The box sizes are set to 3 pips. When you see each box form, that's just another 3 pips of price movement in one direction or another. My goal when I'm trading these 3 pip boxes, I want to make 10 pips on each trade, and I do use a 10 pip stop loss. So watch this brief video. It should only take about 3 minutes, and when it's done, I'll come back and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about what you just saw. Okay, we're going to take a look at a couple of live trades that I placed a few days ago. This audio play-by-play is not the original. If you want to hear the original, go to YouTube and do a search for Renko 10 pip scalp, and you should be able to find it. We placed that first trade at 8:08 in the morning. It was a buy trade on the euro dollar. We're looking for 10 pips, as I've mentioned before. No news was scheduled, so there wasn't likely to be a lot of activity to worry about before 10 o'clock, which is when the first news report was scheduled out. And if you look at the top, you'll notice a blue line. That is a pivot line. It's from a program or an indicator I use called FiboPiv. I use that pretty heavily because I find it is an awesome representation of support and resistance lines. So anyway, we were in this trade for about 25 minutes or so, and you can see that we are now out of the trade, and we got our 10 pips, and obviously could have picked up more, but being that I am just scalping for 10 pips, I preset my profit targets. When I get there, I'm out, and then I just look for another trade, sometimes going the same way, sometimes in the opposite direction. Great thing about that is it doesn't take very long normally for a new signal to come along, and that was certainly the case with this trade because it only took about 7 minutes. And there we were. We were in another trade, and now we're in a sell trade again, euro dollar. And like I said, it was only 7 minutes after we got out of our previous trade. Now, I mentioned a minute ago that I like to get 20. Actually, I like to get 30 pips, but most people like to get 20 pips in a day. And I don't know if you realize this, but if you can consistently hit 20 pips a day, and you can start with a starting account balance of about $1,000, it would only take about 30 trading days. You're going to be making $100 a day. And if you can keep your hands off the money and leave it in there, in about 48 trading days, you can be making $200 a day. And in 66 trading days, you can be making $400 a day. And that is not me, doing salesman puffery stuff. That's just simple math. So 20 pips a day can be a very powerful weapon in your attempt to build some sort of, stockpile of wealth for yourself. And as you're going to be able to see here right now, we actually got our 20th pip on that trade, and that pretty much wrapped it up for us for that day. Okay, that's the end of the clip. I hope you found that to be both educational and maybe even a little motivational. Now that you've had a chance to see Rinko at work live, and see exactly how easy it is to find trades, and how much confidence you can have when you get into a trade using the Rinko charting system. I know for many of you who maybe have never seen Rinko before, never heard of Rinko before, you're probably looking at this thinking, well, this is just too good to be true. But it's not. I mean, I understand your feeling. That's how I felt the first time somebody explained Rinko to me and showed me a lot more rudimentary version of this than what we're showing you right now. But really all it is, it's just placing the bars on the chart based upon price action, and getting rid of all the wicks and all the noise and all the dozens of candles that go nowhere when price tends to slow down. Price takes a little breather every once in a while. We got rid of all of that, and now you're just basically looking at price movement. Price goes up or it goes down, and when it makes a decision to go one way or the other, we have the ability to figure that out very early on, jump into a trade, and make some decent pips. And certainly from a scalper standpoint, with the Rinko charts, you can be in and out of the market in 30 or 45 minutes, make a quick 20 or 30 pips, and you can do so at a time when just about everybody else is sitting around scratching their head trying to figure out what to do, because in their words, the market is in too tight of a range. If the market's in a 15 or 18 pip range, most people will stay out until they've had a breakout of that range. Well, with Rinko, you're looking at a 15 pip range here, another 15 pip here, there's 18 pips down, another 15 pips up. All of these are very tradable signals, and they all occurred within about a 15-minute time period. So really, you could have been up probably 20, 30, 40 pips just trading in this area right here, and I guarantee you everybody else is sitting on their hands. 20 to 40 pips in an hour is no problem with Rinko. In fact, if you're making less than that, you're probably doing something wrong and you need to reevaluate your trading method. I've had days for 150 pips. Trading this was no problem. It just took longer. I sat here for a few hours, took all the signals, totaled it up at the end of the day, and well over 100 pips. So don't think you're just limited to 20 pips a day trading Rinko. No, you can bag as many as you possibly can if that's how you want to trade. But like I said earlier on, a lot of people have a very limited amount of time, and this is the way to make the best use of that time and make it the most productive in terms of trading and pip gains. If you want to learn more about Rinko, you need to visit my website, simpleforexsystem.net. There is a link down below this video in the discussion section, or whatever they call that thing on YouTube. It should be hyperlinks, so you can just click on it and go right on over there. There's some more videos that are there. There's some screenshots, a lot more explanations on how Rinko works and how you can make Rinko work for you. We have a deal going on right now where you can pick up the Rinko chart indicator along with all the different indicators that we use in different situations with Rinko, as well as a ton of training videos that are already posted with more to come. I'm usually putting up a couple of those every couple of weeks anyway. because I'm constantly testing Rinko, trying to come up with new and better ways to trade this. It will never be foolproof and perfect, but I'm going to get it as close to there as I possibly can, because I want to, like I said, I want to make as many pips as I can in as short a period of time. And the way that's going to happen is with the Rinko charting. So anyway, that's it. That wraps up this video. I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with me and checking out Rinko. Hopefully you can see some value to this and you want to pursue it a little bit farther. If so, like I said, just click on the link below and visit my website. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you out there in Rinko land. Bye-bye.